Hey everybody, this is Skeet.
This is Moshmen Mikey.
Got some Moshmen Minutes for you this week.
Yeah, some good music news, some good, some bad, I guess. Start out with two pretty significant losses for the music community. Original Iron Maiden vocalist, Baldiano, passed away at the age of 66. And, it was the first couple of Iron Maiden albums, iconic albums, especially Killers, which I really got them going. He'd been sick for a while. He was still performing. He was in a wheelchair at times, and it's sad. He was pretty young for anybody really, but
He had a lot of health problems.
He did. He had a lot of health problems, but he'll go down as a legend. Not just because Iron Maiden, the first couple albums, but you think about that really spawned one of the biggest bands ever. And Dickinson, coming in, but Diano got him relevant to me. I mean, Rothchild, however people pronounce it, was a great song. And it was the first, I think, Iron Maiden song to hit over here. So they were kind of getting there, but everybody seemed to love the guy. The guys in Iron Maiden were always, hospitable to him, and they still had good vibes between them. So it was a sad thing. So
and I think I saw a lot more pictures of him interacting with the guys in the last couple years.
Yeah, and they might have had some bad blood, and it got resolved, but gladly it got resolved. So that was bad. Now the next one, another death. I wasn't a big fan of this band, but they're an iconic band. They're one of the biggest in the world at one time. Phil Lesh, who was a founding member and the bass player for the Grateful Dead.
Oh, yep, that's right. Yep.
He passed away, and I think he was the last remaining member, maybe?
Possibly.
I think he might have been the
he
last
was like the founder
member.
or something, wasn't he?
He was a co-founder. So him and Jerry Garcia, and I don't know the other founder, but he was definitely listed as a founding member. So but he had a good life. He was older. He was an older guy. I didn't see the age, but I thought I seen it at one time. It was 84 maybe.
Okay.
So he was up there, but still.
Well, he was touring whenever Dead and Friends went out, right?
Yeah, I think he was part of Dead and Friends. So it's like
John Mayer. Did he go out with them a few times?
That I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a Grateful Dead person. I didn't really follow them.
Well, I know there's going to be a lot of deadheads out there.
Yeah.
There's going to be
a lot of deadheads, and they're or our age or a little older because they were more popular in the late '60s when we were born. But deadheads,
Sorry for your loss.
Yeah. Now we'll go into a little bit of more modern stuff. Now this one surprised me. This one was a shocker to me. And it's not that a person quits a band, it's how this guy did it, and out of nowhere. So Tim Alexander is the drummer, longtime drummer for Primus. Okay. He up and quit the band on the 17th of October, and they'd say, okay, maybe he had a rift with Les or whoever, but he quit via email. He emailed him that he was done.
Well, okay, let's be honest, though. Primus has been around for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, they're our age, a little older, a little younger.
I mean,
they're right in our age.
Yeah.
I mean, did he go into detail? I hadn't fucking heard that at all.
No, he just sent the statement was from Les Claypool that he was sent an email on the 17th of October that Tim Alexander is no longer wanted to be a part of the band. He just up and boogied out. Wow. They had a bunch of shows planned. They had this big European thing going on.
Well, Primus was doing a Farewell to Kings.
Yeah.
Not too long ago. They were touring on that and a tribute to Rush.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, wow.
And then they're doing something in the Dominican Republic. There's like a festival they're doing with Tool. Well, luckily for the people down in the Dominican Republic, if anybody knows anybody that's wanting to go that or lives in the Dominican Republic, Danny Carey from Tool is going to play for the Primus stuff.
Wow.
So that would be.
Wow, that's kind of a bombshell, Mikey.
Yeah. It was just the way he quit. I'd never heard of that.
Huh.
It was strange, but maybe there's a reason. Maybe he could have a medical issue. He could have. I don't want to speculate for the guy. Could be medical issue. It could be anything that he just didn't want to divulge, and he didn't have the gumption to tell them in person.
Maybe didn't want to fool with it. Who knows? Yeah, that's all speculation.
He was like, I don't even want to speak
wow.
to you guys. Yeah,
you're going to have to follow up on that.
If I hear any more about it, I'll let you know. But right now, Primus has got Danny Carey to play, and they're looking for the. Let's put out a note. We are now currently looking for one badass motherfucking drummer.
Wow.
That's what he put out.
Okay.
So okay. I guess they're not even looking to reconcile. So.
Wow.
Now there's another band. This isn't not a newer band per se, but a harder band that they were in the news for all the wrong reasons years ago when their lead singer was convicted of murder for hire of his wife. His name's Tim Lambesis. I don't know if you ever heard, but the band's called As I Lay Dying. Well, Tim Lambesis did his time. He got out, rejoined the guys in As I Lay Dying. Well, in the past 2 weeks now, the guitar player quit. The guitar player quit. Then the bass player quit. Now the drummer has quit also. So I'm thinking Mr. Lambesis has some kind of issue with him because everybody in the band just quit except for him.
Wow.
So a lot of people like As I Lay Dying. I saw them live. They were actually really good. I saw them many years ago. They were good. I'd never heard them, but
does he have a history outside of the law stuff of being difficult to get along with? Is he prima donna?
I've never heard of that, but he must have some kind of issue with the guys because they're all putting themselves out there on these music pages as I'm ready to go. I want a new band. So it's not lack of wanting to play, and it's they all did mention they love to play in the music. Nothing against it. So it's got to be an internal thing.
Well, that happens.
The common denominator is usually the guy that didn't quit. So I'm not speculating. I'm just saying that could be a possibility. Now, that's something else that
last man standing.
If I hear it, if there's a joke on
Is it me? Is it me?
Well,
it might be.
It's funny because there's been a running joke on like Facebook and X and these other with the bands. They're putting out posts. I officially quit As I Lay Dying. They're not even in the band. This is like random people. Yeah, I quit.
I hope we get a little bit more insight on that story.
Yeah, I mean a lot of fans, and I feel for them that really like the band, and it's sad. Maybe they can reconcile, or maybe new players or new vocalists, with the other guy. I don't, you never know. So yeah, that was just odd. Those people quit like that. Both of them different scenarios. Now, I got a couple real quick things here for the minutes that's just kind of more personal, I guess, but they're still relevant music news. Ginger released a new single this week.
Nice.
Kafka. It's different. About 3 minutes in, she sings normal with her normal singing voice, I guess you would call it. The growling comes. I won't review the song. It wasn't one of my favorites, but after I've heard it 3 times, it's growing on me, as most Ginger stuff does. But they did announce finally their album will be out February the 7th.
Oh, there you go.
2025. They released it with a track list. So like 10 or 11 songs, I think, are on it.
Everything that they've released so far is going to be on there.
3 releases are on there. And then
so it's in the can.
Yeah,
They're done with it. It's ready to go.
It'll be out in February of 2025. I think.
Oh, they announced some shows too, didn't they?
Yeah, but they're in Europe. They're in Europe doing support for Sepultura.
Ooh, god damn.
And they did some with Kitty, which would have been out of this world if they had brought that. You can do that next year. How about Ginger, Kitty, and Spirit Box? Let's do it, girls. You're all 3 female-led bands. Let's do it. Let's have a new, what would they call that with the girls' festival back in the day? I forget what they call it.
Lilith Fest.
Let's have a metal Lilith fair. That'd be great. And this is just the last thing for people that know. Recently, I had went to Kentucky to Louder Than Life, and we have an episode about that.
I saw this.
Yeah, we have an episode coming about that. They had the day got canceled for the hurricane remnants of Helene. They did offer a refund, 25%. So good on Louder Than Life. They owned up to it.
I did not hear that, so you must have just received that.
For a VIP guy like me, it's like $175. So yeah, it's a good gesture. It's a nice gesture. They also announced the Slayer. Yeah, maybe the people will not freak out so much. Slayer got canceled, as we know, this year from the hurricane. They will return. Surprise, surprise. A band coming for another festival circuit in 2025. But for the people that did go all out to see Slayer in that festival and got canceled, I do feel bad for you. I know the allure of Slayer. I've seen them multiple times. Maybe now this will work out in your favor and you get to go to Kentucky next year and see the revamped retirement go around part 2 in 2025 for Slayer. So yeah, that's just a tidbit of news, unless you got any bomb throwing on.
I have got absolutely nothing. I think I saw a little bit of everything you covered. So, Mikey, I think we're good.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, the only other thing was I did not know this. Was a little tidbit I was just talking to him about. I did not know that Dimebag Darrell played on Anthrax songs back in the day. I found that out this morning from the Loudwire episode. And Frank Bello from Anthrax actually played with Helmet back in the day. That was cool things I did not know that I found out today. So there you go. That's our minutes for this week.
Well, that all sums it up. So until we have something new, this is Skeet.
This is Moshmen Mikey over here.
See ya.
Peace out.